Many Blogspot users are beginning to realize the limitations of Blogspot. It is time for them to take a look at why they should build their own website and stop using Blogspot. Blogs hosted on Blogspot lack in many ways, such as SEO power, customization options, and responsive design. If you're looking for more control over your blog, then it's time to start thinking about switching from blogging on a free site like Blogspot to building your own website. What is Blogspot? It is the subdomain name of Blogger, which is a content management service, CMS, specifically for, you guessed it, bloggers. It is also owned by tech giant Google. CMS are where you build and design your website, like Wix, Squarespace, Shopify or WordPress. Blogspot is an okay solution if you have a tight budget and have no design capabilities. It is no doubt a great stopgap solution to get your thoughts on the interwebs with relative ease if you've been itching to do so. And if you stay with it for a while, you will find, long-term, it is not the smartest choice, especially since you have a plethora of choices for easy website building platforms. Below are 7 reasons Blogspot is not a smart choice for budding bloggers. Number 1. A website is more professional and credible. When you see a blog on a free blogging platform, what does it say to the reader that happened upon a blog post? It says it's not professional. The blogger is not committed. And it'll be hard to take you seriously. If you are a blogger or blogging to earn an income, you are damaging your reputation, credibility and authority. Think about the top bloggers in a particular niche or industry and I guarantee you will not find one on Blogspot or other free blogging platforms. Number 2. Ironic, but Blogspot doesn't even perform well on Google. Google owns Blogspot, but if you do a Google search on any topic, you will 99% of time won't see a Blogspot website on the first page. The only way that we've found ourselves on a Blogspot article is when I follow it from social media. Number 3. You don't own your blog. Google actually owns all your content. They could shut it down in an instant. And there's nothing you can do about it. Google has a history of this. There is a website called Killed by Google which has a long list of projects killed by Google and sometimes without much warning. This reason alone should put you off Blogspot. Pro tip: if you fear this, you can download the Chrome extension Reader View, which can pull up your blog post stripping out the design and add elements, giving you a clean copy of your page which you can turn into a PDF and save as backup. You spend the time and effort to put out a blog, why leave the control and ownership to someone else? It's like a sibling running away but giving you their baby to raise. You spend a lot of time and effort raising the baby to become a good kid and then the sibling shows up 12 years later and takes the child away. Number 4. Just like any social media platform, follow their rules. The last few years have been interesting to watch social media platforms deal with the challenges of censorship. And in case you haven't been paying attention the last few years, social media platforms can and will censor your content and even delete your account, because you own nothing. And they censor perhaps more than is palatable. Same with Blogspot. Google has been accused of censoring out a lot of alternative health blogs out of their search engine in the past as an example, which if it's to be believed, they have no issue with censoring. So what if you run afoul with Google? Delete. Instantly. Do you want to take that chance? Number 5. Hard to get backlinks. Backlinks is an SEO strategy to get other websites to link to your website. If your blog gets a lot of traffic, Google will notice and reward the blog. Think of it as votes, and those votes are more or less equal. Backlinks is also like voting, but all the votes are not equal. If you are a financial blogger and get a link from Financial Times, that will be a strong vote to Google versus a link from a small financial blogger. To put it simply, no one is going to link to your Blogspot site because it's hard to take seriously anyone who does not have their own website. Remember we talked about credibility earlier? Number 6. Limited functionality and not customizable. All blogs on Blogspot look more or less the same. It's hard to stand out because you have limited design capabilities. With limited design capabilities, you won't be able to control your look and audience's UX as well. Tools are limited as well. If the blogger wanted to connect to social media, for example, you are limited by their own tool, which does not always work. And if you wanted pop-ups or call to action buttons for your reader to join your newsletter, you won't have very many options. If you wanted to do the same on WordPress, you have almost countless options. Number 7. Spam is a problem. Spam bots are a major problem as spammers regularly target blogs on Blogspot. Bloggers will then spend a lot of time dealing with it by erasing the comments. If these spam comments are not removed, it will drown out and dilute those comments made by real human visitors. And to make matters worse, you could be penalized by Google. The old adage, "You get what you pay for," is certainly true here. Finally, if you have words and ideas in your head that you need to get out, may I suggest you start writing it as posts in LinkedIn or Facebook. If your network starts telling you, you should start a blog, then make the investment into a real website. I've seen that actually happen. For a limited time, we at bluemind.digtal are offering a free blogging website design. You just pay for hosting with us. You can contact us in the email in the description. To learn more about blogging, SEO and digital marketing, click the subscribe button below, and while you're at it, I'd love it if you could click the thumbs up down there.